It'll be Newport the possession as we start this second half. Lyon County by 6 as Newport's Marquez Miller stops mid-range jump shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Lyon County to Newport. You've mentioned it, the contrast in styles. That will likely be the determination here in the second half.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing the second half and which teams can, can we get a big lead, like a pull away a little bit, 7 or 8 point lead, because it's been close the whole time.
It definitely has. It'll be Newport the possession as it's going to be Kinney. Hands it off now to Anderson. Floats one up in the lane. No good. Rebound comes down to Lyon County as Shoulders will hand it off. Oh, actually throw it up the floor to Perry as Perry now brings it back out. Perry, the 6'2 junior for Lyon County. Hands it off to Reddick. Reddick now to Shoulders at the foul line. Works towards a low block. His shot blocked emphatically by James Turner. Not in his house.
That was a great block. It looked like he just let him go by him just so he could block it.
And actually Shoulders comes out with a little bit of a smile if you look at him right now. And I think he wants to try it again.
I don't blame him. Go ahead.
That's right.
Go again.
Reddick will have it for Lyon County. Line up by 6, 26-20. As it goes to Shoulders on the far side, now to Perry. He's got 10 so far. Pump fakes, takes it in, kicks it out to Reddick. He'll take a spot up 3, no good. Rebound, fought for by Perry, by Shoulders, gives it to Perry. His shot's blocked, but he's fouled. Perry went down hard, but he's all right, and he will go to the foul line if you're keeping track. He needs 21 to tackle the all-time scoring record. He's got 10 with 7:04 here in this third quarter. Lyon County by 6. Perry will shoot 2. The junior, his free throw is good.
I couldn't believe he was a junior and got all these points. I was confused. I was like, what? He still got another year?
Indeed, indeed. Everyone that plays him next year, it's going to be tough, to say the least. As the second one also good. He's got 12. He moves so well without the basketball, and then when he does have it, if he has an ounce of daylight, he'll shoot it and bury it. Newport the possession. As it comes down the near side, Covington turned away, now takes it in towards the lane, gives it back out. Kinney, spot up 3, no good. Rebound comes out, and it's controlled by Shoulders of Lyon County. Lyon, their biggest lead of the game is 8 right now, 28-20. Reddick will give it off to Perry. Perry using a right-hand dribble, hands it off to Reddick. Reddick passes it to Nelson, now to Perry. As Perry guarded closely by Kinney. Perry, step back 3, it rims out. Rebound comes down to Newport. On the push for Newport, it is going to be Miller. Miller all the way to the low block, puts one up at the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Perry. Lyon County pushing it. Perry had it poked away from behind, but it goes right to Reddick. Reddick to the rim, blocked, gets it back, puts it up, no good. Put up again, no good, but a foul on Newport. And a little bit of a push after the play. Got some of the Lyon County folks fired up a little bit. Shoulders, the one that was pushed, didn't even give it a second look.
He's got to be careful right there. Again, it's not a smart play right there. Right in front of the refs, too. That could have cost you a technical 2 points plus the ball. And
Newport can afford that right now. If you're looking to refresh and refuel on your next road trip, then look no further than Clark's Pump and Shop, the official fuel of the KHSAA. As the first free throw is good from Shoulders. Newport kind of gave up a run at the end of the second quarter so far. Lyon continuing that here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's just what I talked about. What team can, get out an 7, 8 point lead, and we're up 9 now. Lyon County is, so look for Newport to settle down and get something, get a bucket right here. Stop the bleeding.
Make it 10 as Shoulders connects on both free throws. 30-20. Lyon County on top. 6:05 here in this third quarter. It is going to be Taylon Kinney dribbling, looking at his coach for a set. Now has it, goes on the near side as it's handed off to Covington. Covington, crossover dribble, stops, mid-range jump shot, rims out. Rebound comes down to Reddick, who pushes it for Lyon County. Reddick into the front court. He'll hand it off to Perry. And now Perry, using the dribble, goes back to Reddick. Reddick to Nelson. Nice pass underneath. Shoulders layup is good, and that's going to bring a timeout from Newport. A great start for Lyon County with 5:35 in this third quarter. The Lions up by 12. Time now for today's Kentucky State Police Senior Spotlight. Newport senior Marquez Miller led the Wildcats charge to their first Sweet 16 in 13 years. He averages nearly 16 points a game and is shooting 47% from the field while grabbing 3 rebounds a game. Congratulations to 5 here in this third quarter. Lyon County up 12, 32-20. It will be Newport to bring it up. Doing the honors is Jabari Covington. Hands it off to Anderson. And a spread out look here for Newport. Anderson now uses a dribble, comes on the near side to Covington. Four corners like setup here for Newport. Now to Kinney. Kinney, top of the key to Miller. Miller swings it towards the near side to Covington. Covington uses a dribble, takes a screen, still using the dribble. Crosses it over a couple of times, now brings it back to the Sweet 16 logo and towards half court. Jabari Covington thought about a three, now gives it. And Newport using a little bit more time, slowing it down a bit. Kinney goes off of a screen. Kinney towards the left-hand side, crosses it over into the lane, stops, looks, goes now on the near side. Wide open three for Newport, no good. Rebound comes down to Travis Perry of Lyon County. Perry will walk it up and hand it off to Reddick. Lions up by 12, 32-20. As Reddick works towards the far side of the floor, now to the baseline, looks for Perry. Perry thought about a three, now brings it back using his dribble. Perry on the near side to Nelson. As Nelson gives it back to Perry. Perry to Reddick. Now a weave out front as it goes to Nelson. To Perry. Now met by a double team. Gives it back to Nelson into the lane. Floats it underneath his shoulders off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Newport. On the push, knocked away for a moment. It's going to be Kinney. Nice pass down low. Layup up and in. Nice job by Marquez Miller. Ends the drought for Newport. It's a 10-point lead now for Lyon County, 32-22. Reddick, double team comes and creates a turnover. It goes to Miller. Miller, Euro steps in the lane, puts it up and in.
That transition, we told them we thought they don't have to switch it up, and they're getting steals and two easy buckets right there.
Caught Lyon County off guard a bit. Now going to see if they try it again. Into the front court, it's Reddick. 4-0 quick run here from Newport. Shoulders to Reddick, now to Nelson, to Perry, to Shoulders. Shoulders cross court to Reddick. He'll take a left side three and bury it.
Big shot, big shot.
And that brought the net up to the rim, which brought a quick time out onto the floor, and they fixed that. It will be Newport possession. That's a huge three right after a 4-0 run.
Big shot right there. They needed that in the worst way. But that's what happens when you run and jump. Somebody's going to be open.
Newport the possession, down by 11 to Lyon County, 35-24. It'll be Covington. As Covington using the right-hand dribble, crosses it over a little bit. Now towards the near side to Marquez Miller. And a right side three coming from Kinney is good.
Big shot by the freshman.
Lyon County up by 8, 35-27, 2:50 in this third quarter. It is Reddick, gives it off to Perry. Perry baseline drive kicked, and that will bring the kicking violation and a media timeout on the floor. 2:47 left in the third quarter. Lyon County leads Newport 35-27 on the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16.
The hard way, but you don't have to.
Is Lyon County the possession? Perry a step back three. It's good.
Great play out of the timeout.
And so he is inching closer. Perry with 15. It is Newport the possession. It's a 38-27 lead. And Lyon County on top. Newport goes straight away to Kinney. Kinney goes off of a screen. He'll take a step back three, no good. Rebound comes back though to Newport. It's going to be over the back, I believe, on Lyon County. And now some tensions building a little bit on the floor as teams come in to separate. We mentioned a few minutes ago there was a little bit of tension building, and it slowly seems to be, keyword slowly, escalating a little bit.
It's just passion.
Yes.
Nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to go home.
No, that's a great way to put it.
For the state title.
That's right.
Come on. If you don't have energy and passion, you shouldn't be here.
That's right. We saw it several times yesterday. Just kids fighting hard for this opportunity on the state's biggest stage in Rupp Arena. Newport to inbound it. Covington will do the honors as he comes now straight away to Silverton. Now back to Covington. He'll take a right side three and bury it.
Big shot. Big shot.
That makes it now 38-30. Lyon County by 8, 2:10 in this third quarter. Travis Perry gives it off to Nelson. Nelson hands it off to Reddick, and then it looks like a player goes down for Newport, and an injury is holding his calf, it looks like, is Kinney. He went down off of a screen and immediately started to hold his right ankle or calf area, and he is hurting as the trainer comes out. Taylon Kinney, the 5'10 freshman for the Wildcats, 8 points so far today. He is being helped up, but he is not putting much pressure on that right foot. He is hurting, but he is slowly starting to put pressure on it. Let's go over to Carl Nathy.
Well, just a reminder, and this is by rule, once the trainer comes out, that player, when he comes out onto the floor, that player has to leave the game. So they are going to have to substitute for Taylon Kinney, and we'll go down and check on his injury as soon as we can. Thanks.
Thank you, Carl. And he is slowly starting to put more weight on it. That's the good news. He is not needing trainer assistance to walk.
Was it the ankle? Did you see it? Was it
It looked ankle around that area. He immediately started holding his foot in that area, but we'll see what Carl comes up with in a moment as it goes now. A traveling violation is called on Reddick. And so that will go back to Newport. An 8-point lead for Lyon County, 38-30. Minute 51 here in this third quarter. Alongside Chris Lofton, I'm Eric Schumbler. Carl Nathy roaming the sidelines here on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Network. Newport, the possession, down by 8. As it will be Miller coming to the near side of Covington. Pump fakes, now uses his dribble. Brings it back to the UK logo. On the wing now to Anderson, back to Covington. He'll take a spot up, 3, no good. Rebound, fought for, and it will be over the back on Newport. That foul's going to be on James Turner, the 6'6 freshman forward. A lot of youth on this ball club. We mentioned Kinney, a freshman. James Turner is a freshman. Only one senior, and that is Marquez Miller.
I got a feeling they'll be back here soon.
They will. It's a tough region in the ninth, but they have a lot returning. As it comes down the near side, Reddick, corner 3, no good. Rebounds, tipped around, still loose, off who? Off Lyon, it will go to Newport. 109 in this third quarter, 38-30. Newport slowly trying to get back in it, but some empty trips here and there, keeping them from fully getting back in.
It's going to be tough without Kinney, I feel like, but, you know, anything's possible.
It is. Especially here at the state tournament.
Yes, sir.
We saw Ashland make a great comeback last night.
Exactly. Never count a team out.
Game winner with just seconds left. Newport the possession. Great defense by Perry. Nearly taken away. It's going to be Anderson left side. Hands it off. Now into the lane. Goes right side to Covington. His 3. No good. Rebound is loose on the floor. Great battle for the rebound taking place. Lyon County comes out with it. Perry will push it for Lyon. Goes to shoulders up to Reddick, but it's picked off by Covington. And then a foul's going to be called on shoulders.
Out of bounds.
Oh, he was out of bounds, I'm sorry. Off of Newport to Lyon. That 3-on-1, Covington did a wonderful job of at least thwarting the fast break.
He did. He sure did. That was a great defensive possession.
It comes now to Perry. Perry gives it to Reddick. Back to Perry. Pump fakes, penetrates. Brings it back, now goes to Nelson. 23 seconds in this third quarter. Lyon County by 8, 38-30. Nelson gets by his defender all the way to the rim. Finger rolls, good. Braden Nelson, his first basket of the game. 10 seconds left. 10-point lead for Lyon here in the third. Covington behind the back dribble. In towards the lane, gives it off. Left side Miller. His 3, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good. And that will do it for the third quarter of play. We are through 3. Lyon County leads Newport 40-30 on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Network.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming.
And into that second quarter, they had a little run, and it just kept going this third quarter, and that's why they're up 10 right now.
Lyon County starts with the possession, up by 10 as it comes on the near side to Braykirk. Now feeds it to shoulders, mid blocks. He turns, gives it down to the corner. Perry, a 3. That's good.
There's that play again. I talked about it the first half.
He's 2 away from tying the record, 3 from owning it. It will be Newport possession, down by 13. Jabari Covington. Crossover a few times, gives it off to Kinney. Now comes straight away to Anderson. All the way to the rim, puts it up and in, and he's fouled.
Good to see Kinney back out there. It looks like he's limping a little bit, though.
It is, as Carl Nathy was telling us off air, put a little tape on it, and he's back. And that's what you want to see if you are Coach Snap, someone that just battled through being injured.
I love it. Tough kid.
Anderson will shoot the and 1. Free throw. No good. It's out of bounds, though. It is off of Newport. So a chance here for Newport to get within single digits on this possession. 7:26 left in the game. Into the corner, right side three for Newport, no good. Rebound comes down to Kirk.
Great look.
He clears it now to Nelson. Into the front court it comes. Nelson using a right-hand dribble. Nelson, crossover. Stops, looks, gives it out to Perry. Perry gets a double team, goes back in the corner to Nelson. He'll take a right side three, no good. Rebound, fought for, comes down to shoulders. He turns, puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound fought for by Newport. Newport on the return. Into the front court it goes to Covington. Nice pass underneath to Miller. Puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. Nice transition sequence there from Newport.
Absolutely. Newport, I love it. Get that ball in, go. You got numbers, you got athletes. I think they should run a little bit more, especially this last 7 minutes of the game.
They're down by 11. They don't have much of a choice now from this point on. As Miller, the 6'5" senior, his free throw's good. Miller, the lone senior on this Newport ball club. Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Lyon County. 10-point lead for the Lions. Travis Perry gives it over to Reddick. Reddick into the front court. Reddick all the way to the rim. Finger rolls gone. Nice take by Reddick. It's a 12-point lead, 45-33. On to the far side, it's Kinney. As Kinney brings it back out. He gets a high screen, crosses it over a few times. Now into the lane, all the way, floats one up, no good. Rebound comes down to Lyon County. They want to potentially push it. It is going to be Reddick into the front court. Reddick hands it off to Perry. Perry now straight away as it comes to Nelson, all the way to the rim. Nelson gives it out. It comes to Perry. Three for the record, no good. Rebound comes down to Newport. Rupp was ready to erupt.
It was.
As Miller gives it off, left side three coming, no good. Rebound back to Newport, put up and in. Nice job at the rim by James Turner as he was able to finish at the rim. That makes it 45-35, 5:59, excuse me. We mentioned the 9 essential nutrients for milk brought to you by the Southland Dairy Farmers. The nutrients are calcium, vitamin D, phosphorus, protein, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, I'm going to get that one right sooner or later, vitamin B12, and vitamin A. There are your, doesn't care when the record comes. He wants to get his Lions to the next round. That's a wonderful question from Carl Nathy. Great response, Chris. And it should be a fun final 6 minutes as everyone here in Rupp Arena knows what's at stake, not with the game. Yes, they do with the game, but especially with the record. As Lyon County the possession. It will be Perry in the backcourt with it for Lyon County as they are pushing him over the floor. It now goes into the front court to Nelson. Nelson using the dribble goes now to Reddick. Reddick to Perry. As Perry, a right-hand dribble, hands it back to Reddick. Now on the near side it comes as that's going to be to Nelson. Back to Perry. Down low, nice pass. As he goes to shoulders, he stripped for a moment, puts it up and in anyway. Sheer strength gets that one for shoulders.
That's the weight room right there.
It is 47-35. Lyon County by 12. 5.5 minutes here in this game. It is going to be Covington. Spins in the lane, gives it off right side. A three coming from Kinney. It's no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Lyon County.
Newport's had a lot of shots just roll in and out.
So close. It will be Lyon County now up 12. 5 minutes left, trying to advance to the quarterfinals tomorrow. Perry gives it back to Reddick. Reddick into the lane, gives it to Perry. His three, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Kirk, back to Perry. To the rim, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Kirk, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. Great sequence of events by Lyon County, just relentless at the rim. And that will send Bray Kirk to the foul line to shoot two.
I'm looking at these rebounds. 32 rebounds for Lyon County and 19 for Newport.
There's your difference in the game.
Big difference.
As Kirk will shoot two. The 6'1" freshman for the Lions. His free throw is good. One more coming for the freshman. The next one for Bray Kirk. On the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Newport, trailing by 13 to Lyon County. Kinney All the way into the lane. Stops. Floats one up. No good. Rebound comes back to Lyon County. On the push, it goes up to Travis Perry. Travis to the rim. Puts it up and ties the record. He has tied King Kelly Coleman with 4:30 left. And now it is going to be Newport on the baseline as it goes up strong by Miller. No good, but he's fouled. And so the 67-year record has now been tied. And more importantly for, I'm sure what Mr. Perry will tell you, both his father and son will say that has at least extended us out to a 15-point lead.
I feel like if you ask them, that's the most important thing.
That's right. It will be Miller. His free throw is good. There's Marquez Miller trying to keep his high school basketball career alive. He doesn't want this to be his final game as his free throw is good. And it will bring a timeout from Newport. It is a 30-second timeout with 4:29 left in this game. 50-37. Lyon County is on top. Join our team at the Kentucky State Police. Visit joinksp.com for exciting career opportunities. This has been a wonderful game so far. This timeout's brought to you by the Kentucky American Water at Lyon County High School. It will be Lyon County the possession, up by 13. 4.5 minutes left in the game. Alongside Chris Lofton, Carl Nathy, I'm Eric Chumbler on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Network. Lyon County gets it into the front court as Reddick gets by his defender all the way to the rim. Finger roll blocked. It's recovered by Newport. On the push for the Wildcats, it is Miller. He takes it in the lane, stripped for a moment, taken away by Shoulders. Shoulders up the floor to Reddick. Reddick to the rim, puts it up and in. Nice sequence there for Lyon County. And then underneath, it's thrown away by Newport. It will go back to the Lions up by 15 with 4:01 left. And so Lyon County will inbound as it comes to Nelson. Now they give it to Reddick. Reddick into the front court. Goes now to Shoulders, behind the back pass to Perry, puts it up, no good. He goes down hard, but he is okay. He quickly gets up. He is grimacing, but he is fine, and he's going to go to the foul line to try to give his team a 16-point lead while tackling a 67-year record. The phones start to come out here at Rupp Arena. Travis Perry, the 6'2" junior guard, steps to the foul line. His free throw, it's good, and there goes down a 67-year record. The all-time leading scorer in the state of Kentucky resides from Eddyville, Kentucky. It is Travis Perry.
Very impressive. So how many points is that all together?
He has as he will have 4,337 points in his career as Rupp Arena comes to an ovation. Let's go to Carl Nathy.
Here's a beautiful thing about it. Not only did Dad call a timeout so they can enjoy it for the moment in the midst of this Sweet 16 game, but younger brother of Travis and the younger son of head coach Ryan is Parker Perry. Now, Parker Perry and John Luke Reddick, who is the younger brother of Jack Reddick, they're both here. They wear shirts that say team manager. They're really more like team ball boys, but they are getting here to witness this event. So look at the generations. Ryan Perry, the dad, the coach. Travis makes the record, and here his younger brother, who I'm sure wants to follow in his footsteps, Parker Perry, gets to witness it and get ready to go back to the act. Just a wonderful thing. And I tell you what, used to be you could get a scoop on something like this, but with everything on social media and whatever, everybody knows what happened. You don't even have to tell them in the arena. Great reaction.
It was Carl Nathy as Rupp Arena is filled on the lower bowl. Everyone came to their feet. And then the timeout called, and the celebration was able to begin for Lyon County. And even more important for them, that gives them a 16-point lead, 53-37. Alongside Carl Nathy and Chris Lofton, I'm Eric Chumler on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Network. 3:48 left in the game, 53-37. Lyon County by 16, trying to advance to the quarterfinals tomorrow. The second free throw, it's no good, and it will be Newport the possession. Down by 16, 3:45 left in the game. It comes now straight away. It is a nice pump fake by Covington to the rim, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled.
That was on number 22.
So it will be Jabari Covington, the impressive 6-foot junior guard for Newport. Chris Lofton, very understandable to see why this Newport team was the one that was able to come out of a really tough 9th region as the first free throw short.
Absolutely. They play hard. They play tough. You know, shots not falling today for them, which, you know, in basketball that happens.
It does.
But you can tell the grit they have and that they'll definitely be something to reckon with these next few years.
That's for sure. So the second free throw no good. Goes out of bounds off of Newport. It will go to Lyon County. 3:37 left. Lyon County trying to punch a ticket to the quarterfinals tomorrow. As it comes in to Reddick, now to Shoulders, back to Reddick. As Reddick behind the back dribble, gives it now cross court to Perry. Perry, nice pass to Kirk. Kirk penetrates, alley-oop to Shoulders for the layup. Newport on the return. Trailing now by 18. 3:18 left. Covington gives it off into the corner. Right side three for Newport, no good. Rebound back to Lyon County. Shoulders on the near side to Nelson. As Nelson gives it back to Shoulders. Out top to Reddick. 3 minutes left as we'll have a media timeout at the next dead ball. It's a shot up and in. Nice shot off the glass by Reddick.
High runner.
It was. It was. 57-37. Now Lyon County extending their biggest lead to 20. Is into the lane. Now kicked left side. It's going to be Miller. Gives it out now to Kinney. His long three is good. That's Chris Lofton area.
Nice shot. Yes. This freshman Tate Kinney is going to be special.
Yes, he is. Newport gets a steal. Cuts it down to 17. 2:25 left. As all the way to the rim is low. Gives it off now left side. Another three is good. Here comes Newport. It's down to 14. Up the floor it goes now. It is going to be Nelson. Nelson crosses it over into lane to Shoulders. Now Lyon County wants to use that clock. 2 minutes, 5 seconds, but it's taken away by Anderson to the rim. Layup, no good. Rebound comes back to Lyon County. Up the floor to Perry. Perry between two defenders. Nice pass underneath the Shoulders, who missed the dunk. He tried to hang on the rim to grab it and put it back, but that is frowned upon. And that will bring a media timeout. 1:51 left in the game. Lyon County leads 57-43 on the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16 Network.
My name is Hannah, and I'm the proud mother of 4 sweet boys, including 2 Cozier kids, 4-year-old Knox and 2-year-old Clay.
The rebound is the key to me.
It is.
You know, it's, what is it, 38 to 21.
That's
the difference. That's
is.
the big difference. And, you know, credit to Lyon County. They came out and played hard and just trying to finish it off. But, you know, I give credit to Newport, too, because they never gave up.
They have not. And still trying to fight back with 1:45 left. Newport the possession, down by 14. Straight away with it is Deshaun Anderson as he works towards a low block, goes up strong, puts it up no good. Rebound is still loose. It's going to be out of Lyon County, out of bounds. It will stay with Newport. So Newport will inbound underneath their own basket with 97 seconds left in regulation as it's towards the baseline, taken away by Lyon County. Up the floor it goes to Reddick, all the way to the rim, puts it up no good. Tipped up by Perry and in. Back the other way comes Newport. 16-point lead for Lyon. 1:23 left as it's blocked out of bounds by Reddick. Nice job on the one-on-one by Reddick to deposit that one into the cheer section.
That was a great one-on-one defense right there.
Yes, indeed.
Made it tough.
Newport to inbound it as it comes to Anderson. His spot up three, no good. Rebound comes down to Lyon County as Lyon County now starting to send substitutes to the scorers table. And Shoulders will walk it into the front court for Lyon County as it comes now on the near side to Nelson. He's going to be fouled. And Braden Nelson, the 6'2 senior guard for Lyon County, will go to the foul line for 1 and 1. As we have substitutions, 6'2 senior forward Walker Suter. And number 33, a 6'2 senior forward, Jonathan Downing, checking in for Lyon County. And checking out for Lyon County is Braden Nelson and also Bray Kirk for the Lions, to a nice ovation from the folks here from Eddyville. Actually, that's not yet the 1-and-1. It will be Lyon County to inbound, sideline out of bounds with 1:05 left in regulation. As Perry gets the inbounds pass, brings it into the front court. As Travis Perry works towards the far side, throws it into the corner. And now it goes back to Perry underneath. Nice pass, goes down to shoulders, puts it up, blocked by Newport. On the return, it's Anderson all the way to the rim. Anderson puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. That foul's going to be on Perry. And Anderson will go to the foul line to shoot 2.
Absolutely. Newport has nothing to hang their heads about.
Not in the least.
Great year. They played hard. Just it's one of those games, one of those days, you know, the ball doesn't bounce your way.
And
I've had it a lot in my career, you know.
Not often. As Anderson misses on the first free throw. More substitutions as checking in for Lyon County's Isaac DeFew. Also checking in is Luke Burchett and also Jackson Crawford as the starting 5 comes out to a nice ovation for both sides. Great cheering sections by both Newport and Lyon County with 46.9 left. One more free throw coming for Newport. Free throw's good as Anderson makes 1 of 2. He will exit. Checking in is Amante Lowe for Newport. And the final 46 seconds to come. 59-44. Lyon County by 15. Lyon County in the backcourt. It is Walker Suter. Gets it into the front court. Chasing from a double team. Now goes to Downing. Getting urged to shoot. Comes out now to Burchett. Now towards the far right side of the floor to DeFew. Nice pass underneath. Layup up and in by Downing.
I love it. I tell you, if I'm one of these young players get a chance to rep, I'm getting my shot off. I'm getting one up.
Absolutely.
I got to. It's only right.
Now the other end layup up perfectly by Amante Lowe of Newport.
Love it.
15 seconds left and a timeout to allow substitutions to come in for Lyon County. Cooper Collins will check in and also Keegan Downing for the Lions. Final possession most likely for this one. 14.2. Is a long 3 from Downing, no good. Shot that one from Eddyville. It'll be Newport's possession, but it's taken away by Collins. His 3, no good. Rebound is out of bounds, and that brings laughs from several of the Lions on the bench to our left. They're enjoying that.
I love it. I ain't mad at him. I would have did the same thing.
That's right. That's right. Final seconds tick down, and the Lyon County Lions win it tonight by the final score of 61-46. Lyon County now 31-5. Newport season comes to an end at 28-7. The big story besides Lyon County winning it today, Travis Perry. He finishes with 23 points and finishes with the all-time scoring record that he broke from King Kelly Coleman in a wonderful performance. It wasn't easy for Perry and the Lions as wonderful defense.